Most books that you'll read will be absolutely pointless, whether it be business books, presentation books, selling books, anything. Most of them you likely will never apply in your life. And if you really think about it, what's the point of reading a book if you're not going to apply it into your life? That's like getting food and not eating it. Like you're getting it for the purpose of applying and changing your life. Because if you're just reading something and you're not applying it, then you might as well just not read it at all, unless of course it's like a math book or something that you don't want to improve your life in. But most of us are reading books to improve our life. I'm currently reading Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. It's a pretty good book, but I plan to apply this book to my life. It's absolutely pointless if you just read something and you don't apply it. Like if you can look at the amount of books I've read, I don't know how much that is, maybe 100, something like that. I've maybe applied like half. And like mostly because at the start of my reading career, I just read. Like I thought by reading, I would just get better, and that's not the point. You can't just read and not do something about it. I would rather, if I could go back, I would just read half the books I've read right now in double the time. So read less in a longer time span, but applying the things. Because if you apply the things in valuable books, then holy shit, you would be way ahead of someone that just keeps reading more books but is not applying the stuff they're learning. I've seen people, they just say they read, and I'm like, are you applying this stuff? Are you remembering this? Are you taking notes? Are you highlighting in your books? What are you taking away from the book? These are important things you have to ask yourself when reading a book. Are you just reading a book for the sake of reading, or are you getting a book to improve your life? Like right now, I wanted to get better at YouTube and posting on YouTube, right? I'll actually show you this. I'm actually serious. This book right here, YouTube Formula. I wanted to get better at reading. This is how you actually do it. I got this book. I finished it in less than 3 days. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying, like, I finished it in less than 3 days. And here, I even took out pages from the book, how to do thumbnails. I probably have to apply this. But look, this is how you read books. Not by reading something. You actually have to use it to push you forward. It's a tool to push you forward in life, to get you better at something. That's what education is. If you're just reading for the sake of reading, then you're wasting your time. You might as well just not read at all. Think about it. Someone that if if you took someone that's read one book but applied the shit out of it, and it's an effective book, he's gonna do better than the guy that's read 1,000 books but just hasn't applied anything. Learn from my mistake, guys. I've read half of these books. I just never applied. I barely remember them, and I just read for the sake of. I'm like, oh look, I read this. You might as well just take your time with the reading, apply and try to and get books that you can apply into your life and current situation, and see how it goes. Like you right now, right? You're likely not a billionaire. You will not benefit from a book that teaches billionaires how to maintain their money. Instead, you probably want something that you can generate wealth with, like a book that helps you save money, make money, be more valuable to society. That's what makes you more money, and that's what applies to your current situation. So you really have to think, and it's a process of getting a book that's effective for your current situation, and then applying that book to your life. All right? Yeah, guys, that's the video. Peace.